Hi everyone, my name is Miyah, and thank you all for being here today. And today I want to inform you about the causes and effects of student debt. And when I say the causes and effects, I'm strictly talking about the causes and effects it has on students when they graduate. Okay, what does debt consist of? Debt is based off of tuition, school fees, the choice of school of that individual, and lack of income. When I say tuition, I mean how much it actually costs to attend an institution. And when school fees come in, this is talking about like gym fees, medical fees. Schools include all of this into your tuition. And choice of school is strictly about how much the school actually costs that you want to attend. And lack of income, if you're a full-time student, you're not going to be working a full-time job, so therefore you cannot pay your way through school. Also, are students warned enough about student debt? And when I say warned, I mean before they actually get to the school. Are they warned in high school? Are they warned by their high school advisors? And also, are they even warned at the student orientation that they have for their college? No, they are not. When you go to student orientation, it is strictly about how great this school is. And they'll tell you a little bit about how much it may cost, but they won't tell you everything. Also, they don't inform you about alternatives. They don't feel like that's their job. Honestly, when it comes to financial issues, they feel like it's their student's job or the student is obligated to inform themselves. But everyone knows everybody needs a little help on how to pay for school. I interviewed 3 students. I interviewed one senior at Winston-Salem State University, one freshman at Winston-Salem State University, and a student that recently graduated school from the University of Alabama. Okay. So when I talked to these students, they all had the same opinion. They felt like they were not warned. They felt like all they had to do was, when I go to school, all I need to do is take out these loans, and I'll pay them off when I get older. But these students do not know, once you graduate, these companies feel like you're obligated to pay them back their money. And when I say companies, I mean schools. I call the schools companies because once you leave, they're officially a company to you that you owe money.
Yes.
Once you walk across the stage, you will be hit with a bill. This is how much you owe us. This is how much you will pay us. And everyone knows when you get out of school, you're not going to automatically get a job. You have to look for a job. So whatever money you make, they're going to always take their portion. What are the alternatives to loans? You have things like grants that you can get, and you don't have to pay those back. Also, you have things like scholarships. One scholarship in particular that I want to talk to you about is the Gates Millennium Scholarship. This scholarship is a scholarship that was created by Bill Gates and his wife. And then if you obtain this scholarship, they will pay for all your schooling. No matter how many years you want to go to school, they will always pay all your fees, anything you need. You will not graduate with any type of debt. Loan forgiveness programs that were created by President Obama. He created these programs because he felt like students were graduating with too much debt. And him and his wife, Miss Michelle Obama, they also talked about the student debt that they went through. They struggled. They were a middle-class family. They had all of these loans because both of them went to school for an extensive amount of years. And debt relief programs. These programs are sometimes very hard to obtain or hard to get into. It takes a lot of paperwork. And the process of getting into these programs takes a lot of time. Okay, everyone, this particular slide is about the stats of student debt. I read an article about how much debt students actually graduated with in the year of 2013. On average, a student will graduate with at least $30,000 worth of debt. What does this debt affect? It affects everything. Whatever you want to purchase or whatever you need, it affects it. A young lady was speaking on how she graduated from school after she finished law school with $245,000 worth of debt. She couldn't buy a house, she couldn't buy a car. Everything she wanted, she had to put on hold until she was older. Her husband graduated with a bachelor's degree in art, and he had at least $30,000 worth of debt. This shows that if you don't educate yourself, that you will be affected in the end, not the school, because regardless, you will still owe them money. It is in my opinion that as the years come and go, tuition will keep rising. And when I say keep rising, I mean schools will keep pushing this tuition up, because the more they push it up, the more you will have to take out loans and everything that you need to pay for it. If from everything that I have taught within this presentation, I hope that you were very informed on the alternatives of debt and what you can do to inform yourself and educate yourself, and also educate others on other ways to pay for your tuition. Thank you.
Very good.